Everyone, I'm Vanessa Tirado from BEd 3F. My report is all about formative and summative evaluations to determine and improve students' learning outcomes. Assessment of learning uses summative evaluation, which provides evidence of students' level of achievement in relation to curricular learning outcomes. So, formative evaluation is to monitor student learning to provide ongoing feedback that can be used by instruction to improve their teaching by student to improve their learning. Formative as measure of teaching learning effectiveness, some examples are recitation, activity, and homework. So, formative evaluation is non-graded because you are forming. You are in the process helping the students to learn something. We have trying to know the students whether learn what we have taught. Ito yung kailangan mong i-assist yung students kung may natutunan ba siya. Like for example is yung nagpa-recitation ka during your discussions. Your teacher will be asked in your opinion about topic. And then you will be asked to say about topic or to give example to that situation about your discussions of your teacher. It is an example of formative evaluation because your teacher are trying to know if you understood the lesson or the discussions. Next is summative evaluation. Summative evaluation are conducted at the end of each sections or unit to find out students' achievements. Summative as measure of learning at the end of instructions. Examples are quiz and examinations. So, summative evaluation is a result of learning experience. Kasi ginagamit para graduhan ng mga student base sa lesson na itinuro mo. Tapos pwede mong i-compare yung result ng exam if na-meet yung standards na sinet mo. So, characteristics of formative and summative assessments. We have purpose when conducted, students' involvement, students' motivation, teacher role, learning emphasis, level of specificity, structure, techniques, and impact on learning. So, number one is purpose. Purpose for formative is to provide ongoing feedback and adjustment to instruction. While sa summative is to document student learning at the end of instructional segment. Is when conducted. For formative is during instruction and after instruction. So, nagbibigay ka ng exercises during your discussions para malaman mo kung nakakasunod ba o mas naiintindihan ng mga students mo yung tinatopic yung discussions. Well, sa summative is after instructions. Ito naman, binibigyan mo ng grades yung students mo base sa performance na pinapakita ng mga students mo. So, next is students' involvement. Formative is encouraged, while summative is discouraged. Ito naman siya, ini-encourage mo yung students na maging improve yung mga pag-aaral niya sa loob ng klase. So, next is student motivation. Formative is intrinsic mastery-oriented, while sa summative is extrinsic performance-oriented. Next is teacher role. For formative, to provide immediate, specific feedback and instructional correctiveness. So, using formative, we can identify if the teaching and learning is effective, and if not, we can immediately apply or use another teaching style to help the students learn in an easy and effective ways. This happens during teaching and learning. While sa summative is to measure student achievement and give grades. Ito yung to judge and measure the level of understanding of the students. This happens after teaching to give grades to the students. So next is learning emphasis. For formative is deep understanding, application, and reasoning. While sa summative is knowledge and comprehension. Next is level of specificity. For formative is highly specific and individual, while summative is general and group-oriented. For structure is flexible and adaptable, while summative is rigid, highly and structured. So next is techniques. For formative is informal, while the summative is formal. And next is impact on learning. So for formative is strong, positive, long-lasting, while the summative is weak and fleeting, temporary.